Out of the gates at the moment there too. There's a flurry of activity in those stalls. Scintillating goes in. I doubt he'll hold them for long at all. Red light appearing. High T to Still Balance. Set, all clear given from behind. They're racing. Truly Gold, Scintillating will drop out the back early, and Vermont Lady and Maribel first to go, but the Roughy's going to take them on. Jester Noir and coming over Sonnen and Chenery Red, and they hit that first corner going at breakneck pace. Behind them is Blue Horse, who's got into a beautiful spot after the start. Then a length and a half to Dark Royalty, which had settled just in front of High T. Look at them go down the back there running. Vermont Lady has grabbed hold of the bridle and she is charging, and the field strings out the best part of 15, 16 lengths in the early stages. Kelly Secret's in the back half back there with Bunker Buster. Time to Hunt on the inside of Champagne Gal, 3 deep outside of those Chaya, and then Truly Gold back in the field with King of Judah, and between those is Scintillating. Well, Vermont Lady and McNaught really couldn't lock the mare down, and she took off with her, and out to the side Vermont Lady is going along like she's in the Oakley Plate, led by about 7 or 8 lengths now on Chenery Red. A length and a half to Sonnen, back on the fence to Maribel, 600 from home, then Jester Noir, Dark Royalty. This leader at the moment is in a race all of its own. Further back in the field to Blue Horse, about to pull out now and try and make up some ground with Bunker Buster. High T well back, Time to Hunt, Champagne Gal, Kelly Secret's a day back in the field as they come to the 300. Vermont Lady, the gauge reading empty, but still with a big lead, drifting right out to the crown of the track. Vermont Lady about 3 or 4. Here comes Blue Horse with its run. It's Vermont Lady, the leader from Blue Horse. Bunker Buster over towards the inside. Kelly Secret, Maribel, Vermont Lady off her feet. Bunker Buster driving with Blue Horse across the track. Bunker Buster. Bunker Buster's won it from anybody's guess. Our Maribel flew between Blue Horse, Kelly Secret, Scintillating, Champagne Gal, King of Judah. And I'm not going to leave Vermont Lady out of the mix either. She's so wide out after taking control. Then Dark Royalty, followed further back by Time to Hunt, Sonnen Chaya. High T amongst the last of them home, Chenery Red and Jester Noir, who'd pulled up at the crossing. Bunker Buster. Bunker Buster. Number 5, Bunker Buster. Peter Hall, which gave Pete some really anxious moments before they jumped. What about that for a race though? Vermont Lady, she just grabbed hold of the bridle, jumped cleanly, and then virtually took off underneath McNaught, and she couldn't lock her down at all. And she led by a furlong at one stage, and she's drifted right out. They were one side of the track to the other. Bunker Buster coming through with Blue Horse. Maribel also there in that mix. Kelly Secret near the rail as we stand by for the result. 5 is the winner, Bunker Buster. Peter Hall for Adam Durant. Number 5, Bunker Buster. Number 7, Maribel gets second, Stephen Parnham. 11, Blue Horse third. 4, 13, Scintillating. 5, 7, 11 and 13 in an action-packed race pre and during and at the conclusion. Bunker Buster by Smart Missile from Mambo Flyer, raced by Les Andrews, trained by Adam Durant, handled by Peter Hall. Number 7, Maribel second by Mossman. Cliff Green, Steve Parnham. 11, Blue Horse by Warchant. Sean McGruddy, the rider for Ash Maley. 5, 7, 11, 13. Be interesting to get the thoughts of Jade McNaught there on what happened with Vermont Lady. 3/4 and a half ahead margins. 139.23 and 37.99 is the closing 600 there in the Magic Millions handicap. Final event, the Crown Perth handicap, 1400 at 5.15, 14 the Fugazi, the scratching. There was a few really anxious moments for Peter before the starter let them go on Bunker Buster. Almost had his silks ripped off him, Britt, but he's all smiles now as he gives the crowd a welcome back to the yard. Salute, as always, the most popular jockey in WA.
Yeah, certainly likes a bit of theatre, does Peter Hall. And credit to Adam Durant here. Adam, we spoke to you pre-race, and at $8, I think you gave us an enormous push into this horse. What gave you the confidence about him?
He just never did anything wrong last preparation for us. He come to us and he sort of, you know, won those 2, and then he ran a ripper race in Esperance. So trialled great at Larkhill leading into it, and the boss will be pretty happy. Les will be pretty happy down at Esperance. He likes a bet, and $11 was nice yesterday. So haven't had the best August, but that tops it off pretty nice.
That makes up for it, that is for sure. This horse, when you were watching it and the way that the race complexion planned out with that horse rolling along, did you think it would suit him?
If he'd had another run under his belt, yes. I was actually a bit mortified coming to the 800. I thought this is just going to break him first up or second up after quite a break. I thought he probably needed this run next start, not today. So credit to the horse. He's got a bit of stamina there, and he kept coming. So no, the stable's done a good job with him, and yeah, pretty happy. We can buy some beers now.
Luckily, he spent a bit of time away from your stable in Esperance. Has he come back a similar horse to what you remember him from the previous preparation?
Yeah, I think better in actual fact. He's a horrible mover, like when you trot and slow canter, but then once he gets up to a gallop, he's got a bit of a motor, as you've seen. He's a couple of his wins in lesser races last prep, where you looked at him and you went, oh, that horse might be able to win a bit better races. And I said to Les yesterday that Cal Cup's our aim, and he was a little bit surprised, but that's how good he'd been going. So he'll progress to the Kalgoorlie Cup after another run.
Looking forward to seeing him there. Well done.
Thank you.
Adam Durrant, winning trainer, and Peter Hall. Oh, there he is with the fans on the fence. He's just loving his riding at the moment. Peter Hall, tell us about the start. What happened? The horse was trying to undress you.
Look, he was in there a while and he was quite good behaved, but all of a sudden he started kicking out and got in a frenzy and couldn't stop. And a big thank you to Toddy. Like, my foot got caught in the iron with the spur, and done an amazing job to get me out of trouble.
How does your adrenaline about when you have to load back into the gates after a moment like that?
Oh, look, it doesn't worry me. We've got to get to the winning post first, and horse done a really good job. He's been in Adam's yard before, but hadn't been there long, and he'll only improve, I reckon.
What was going through your mind when you did have that breakaway leader in front?
Yeah, I was a bit surprised when I seen it, but I knew the jock must have been in trouble when I was 6-7 deep, so I wasn't too worried, just concentrating on the ones around me.
And we heard during the week that you'll be heading over to Melbourne for some rides in the Spring Carnival on Trap for Fools. That must be really exciting.
Oh, just fantastic news. As a jockey in WA, we all strive to get rides eastern states, so it doesn't happen too often, but yeah, to get the ride on Trap for Fools is a great feeling.
There's a smarty behind us saying, good on you, Grandad. That's always nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, old Harrow. He looked after me last year in Kununurra, but I won't be able to join him this year.
Well, congratulations on this victory. Well done.
Thank you.
Peter Hall and Adam Durrant combine. And for the punters who were listening pre-race, hopefully they got on, because Adam Durrant gave us a really nice push.